The Prince Albert Historical Museum was a really big learning point, I think, for me personally, because I was educated a lot on the power of the pipes and their usage, but also the proper protocols around placing them in certain ways and taking care of these living beings. The pipes are really viewed as these living beings. And again, it was one of those moments where we saw some validation from our devices on the work that was being done. The K2 meter was responding to Lee's words, to the smudge, to Curtis's words. I'm constantly looking for the how. What might be causing this? Is it coming about because of a microphone or a walkie-talkie that's being accidentally pushed that we don't realize, or is there electrical bleed in the facility? None of that was true that night. It was all originating from the work that Curtis and Lee were doing.
At the PA Historical Museum, we had the chance to have a guest, Elder Curtis, who works with the museum and has such a connection. We ended up basically having the spirit of chiefs come through, of even items such as the pipes themselves. And once again, just such an affirmation, because as soon as I stepped into that space, I could feel that it was like, okay, there's something in here that's non-human, that is speaking out towards us. We're just really informed about how we need to take care of pipes. And really it started this big conversation between, Curtis and the museum and the local community on how we can better think about these items, which aren't just items, they're actually living beings to our people. Started this amazing and immense dialogue around that, and I'm really excited for the museum and what they're doing there.
And then on the way we made it up to Prince Albert. Now Prince Albert was that was my episode, for me to be connected to my ancestors, to hold a rifle of Big Bear, which is my distant relative from a long time ago. And a whole story, but I held his gun in my hands, the same caliber of the rifle I used to hunt with. But that's when we started seeing the power of what smudge really is and what spirit is, because they asked to see me specifically, called for me to come in there and lay down some smudge, and the way the K2 was going off, it just it just ensured and validated that this is the power of smudge. So the next day when I talked with Curtis, the elder Curtis, I said, this is what I think we should do. And he was right on that too. Those pipes are saying, we don't want to just be a museum piece. We were brought into this world for a purpose. We want to get back to our purpose. And so with Curtis and that, I think they'll do that. He was expecting me to do that, and I said, no, that's not my role. This is for you, the local people, not me.